Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from PhoneBunch and today we are taking a look at the cameras on the LeEco Le1S. Now we get a 13 megapixel ISO cell rear camera with phase detection autofocus and a 5 megapixel front facing camera here. The interface is actually pretty intuitive. It's quite simple to use. Just swipe to change the different modes between slow motion, video, panorama and the default photo mode. Now you can capture 13 megapixel still images in 4:3 aspect ratio and you can play with some of the settings including sharpness, ISO, contrast and saturation. White balance can also be controlled. You can record 4K videos with the rear camera, but for some reason they can't be played back on your PC. There was a bit of trouble there. Now there are some effects built in as well. So you can see right there some filters which you can directly apply and you can see the effect real time on your screen as well. The front facing camera is just about decent. You have delayed photos or a timer available there, but the images don't come out that well. Now we will be comparing the cameras on the LeEco Le1S with the K4 Note in this video as well, so do stay tuned. Now here are some of the samples captured with the rear camera. You can see that there is not a lot of detail here. The images do have decent color reproduction as you see, but when it comes to details, it does lack a little bit. But overall the camera still does perform well enough and good lighting. It does take a little bit of time to focus in though. You can see here too, not a lot of detail there. But good depth of field, good bokeh effect here which you can see. Not a great dynamic range there. Now these are 100% crop shots which you see on the right. So again you can see blurry edges, not that lot of detail, but images still look decent in daylight. Now if we move towards a bit low light or darker environment, you can see that the camera does begin to act up. The HDR mode turns images quite green. Now shutter speed is very good. You can see I captured all those images there. HDR mode generally doesn't work that well. It adds sort of a greenish hue. Now this is in low light mode on the right, but again you can see there's quite a lot of noise in these images. So low light performance is definitely not good on the LeEco Le1S. You can see all of these and then the flash does tend to overexpose. Even indoors if you see that the flash does overexpose a little bit. Now you don't have continuous autofocus in videos available here, and this is a short video sample to show you how this phone performs with auto exposure control while taking videos. It is actually quite decent. Audio quality is also pretty decent in videos. Now let us compare the cameras on the Lenovo K4 Note and the Le1S. You have the same camera combination here, 13 megapixel rear, 5 megapixel front camera. And you can see that the camera interfaces are actually quite similar. They are quite bare bones on both. Not a lot of control, but yes, you can control white balance, ISO. You have HDR mode available on both as well. Now let us compare images taken with both of these smartphones. On the left it's K4 Note, on the right Le1S. And you can see that whether it comes to color reproduction, details as well as focusing, the K4 Note is far superior. The HDR mode also works better on the K4 Note. But it's not every time that the K4 Note wins here. Sometimes the Le1S also has a slight edge. Now if we compare these shots, you can see the color reproduction is far better with the K4 Note. And even in low light, the K4 Note does perform quite well. It retains natural colors, doesn't blow out highlights with the flash as well. Quite a lot more control here. Lot more detail which you can see here too. So the Lenovo K4 Note definitely has an edge when it comes to cameras. Both the front and rear cameras on the K4 Note are better than the Le1S, at least that's what we have found in our review. We will be bringing the full reviews of both of these smartphones very soon. Stay tuned to PhoneBunch for more. Thanks for watching this video and as always have a great day and please don't forget to subscribe.